It's crazy. Very, very crazy. The gun violence needs to stop, that's for sure.
No penalty, they should throw the book at them, serve life in jail.
Residents of yet another neighborhood reacting to gun violence that's getting too close to home. 14 shootings over the long holiday weekend, 17 people hurt. Good evening. The mayor calls it heartbreaking. The police chief says this is not Toronto.
But it is happening in Toronto and in neighborhoods across our city. We begin our coverage with CTV's Scott Lightfoot at the scene of the most recent shooting. Scott.
Well, Michelle, this neighborhood is near Markham and Lawrence, and this basketball court is where that shooting occurred. Residents say this is a place where people come at night to hang out and play ball, and that's exactly what was happening last night when someone walked up and opened fire. Now, police and the family of the man who was shot want to know why.
It was a text. The text said, your brother just got shot.
This afternoon, the sister of Toronto's latest shooting victim stopped by the scene where her brother was shot late last night.
They were just basically having a good vibe outside, chilling, and then out of nowhere, shots started flying. He started running, and that's when he realized he got hit.
With the help of a friend, the 35-year-old made it to hospital. He was the 17th person shot in Toronto over the long weekend.
I heard the bang bang. I was watching TV last night because this is my house anyway, But it wasn't like a gunshot. It was like a dynamite, about 3-4 times.
Emilio Cosma heard the shots at the basketball court beside his Scarborough home.
I heard a gunshot, and then I just saw like 50, 60 people just running.
Rhea Gaffori heard a shot at the Bridle Path mansion next to where she lives.
It was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. It was so scary because at one point, and I'm probably going to get emotional, I couldn't find my friend, and I thought she was hurt.
And Shanique Brown heard the shots inside the North York Club where she was celebrating her birthday. They are just 3 of the Torontonians who witnessed a rash of gun violence over the weekend. Some 14 incidents across the city that saw 17 people get shot. At the club alone, 5 people ended up in hospital with gunshot wounds. In spite of the spate of shootings, the city's police chief says he believes Toronto is still a safe city.
Rest assured that this is still an incredibly safe city. The gun activity that happens in our city, the vast majority are members that belong to street gangs in one way or another. And so if you're not in that street gang lifestyle, the chances of you being in danger are slim and nil, but it's still a grave concern. We have to work collectively with community and stakeholders to get this right.
But that isn't much consolation for those whose families have been touched by a weekend of gun violence in Toronto.
How do I say this to my Toronto people? You guys need to fix up. How are we supposed to grow our children like this? How are we supposed to feel safe going outside? We're not even safe in our own homes. Nor church, nor the grocery store, nowhere. At a basketball park. What can these people tell me if my kids were out here? It's not fair. People shouldn't be living in fear 24/7. Fix up. Straight.
The man who was shot here is expected to survive. His sister said he was actually shot in the backside as he was running away, and beside a broken femur, he's doing okay. She says her brother did not see the shooter, doesn't know why the man opened fire. Police are looking for anyone who has any information about this shooting or any of the shootings that happened over the long weekend, asking anyone with information to call police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in Scarborough, I'm Scott Lightfoot. Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Scott.